Hey, what's up, guys? This has been again. But anyway, this has been again with YouTube, the Honda Chats channel, and I'm trying to act so fake right now, like all those other YouTubers. But I don't really care. But yeah, this is gonna be another episode of Honda Chats, and I'm gonna be talking about the idea of Fortnite and why it's so popular. And so this is kind of going to be a biased review of Fortnite, so I'll try as hard as I can, to have an understanding view of why people play it. But right now, I feel that the reason, I want to answer the question why it's so popular. And to me, the biggest reason why it's so popular is that the developers made it in a way where anybody can play the game at any level, at any pretty much age, I guess, because you got 9-year-olds to play it. But they kind of, they made it's a simple game. It's kind of like playing Uno, but on a I don't know, maybe not Uno, because Uno is a pretty simple game. You just have to figure stuff out. But they didn't want to put a lot of, make you put a lot of effort into the game to play it. They wanted to make it easy. And I feel that it is pretty easy to play. And I haven't played Fortnite in like 8 months, and I started playing like 2 weeks ago, and I got on and I got 3rd place, and I hadn't played in like 8 months, and I was like, wow, it just proved my theory even further, because it's one thing if you don't play Fortnite and you start making assumptions about it, which I actually did that. And then I started playing again, and I was like, well, my perspective is kind of, getting challenged a little bit. And as the more and more I play, the more and more I realize that the game is not really complex. You just have to, it's not very complex. You just have to, it's pretty simple. You just have to know, you kind of just, you do have to kind of put a little effort into it, but not as much as you would like another game, like a strategic game like Monopoly, or Black Ops, or even PUBG to that extent. But so and then the idea of Fortnite kind of is answered why it's so popular. I guess the idea is that it's usually 100 players play on this. It's a section of the game called Battle Royale, and a lot of other games have it, like PUBG has it. Player Unknown Battlegrounds. Yeah, Player Unknown Battlegrounds. Yeah, PUBG. And then there's Blackout from Black Ops 4 from Call of Duty, which, it's a new addition which I like the way they did theirs, because they incorporated old maps from old games to kind of give you that fresh, new, but old kind of traditional gameplay that you're used to. And so they kind of their idea was really smart, and I congratulate them on that. But since this video is about Fortnite, and Fortnite, I congratulate them, and I congratulate PUBG because I like PUBG. But since this video is truly about Fortnite, so it's 100 people on a map that has different places, always gets new updates, has new guns and new stuff like that. And basically, you have 100 people on a map, and you can do solo, duo, squad. You can even do 3 squad. You can do settings to where you can be one person playing a game with squads, or one person playing a game with duos, or you can be a duo playing with squads, or you can be a triplet playing with squads. There's a lot of combinations you can do. But I play solo most of the time because, I don't really want to play with anybody else. But yeah. So then you have that, and, the game is set up where you find a weapon, you find ammo, you get, armor and stuff, and you get, health that you can use later on, and you just basically fight to the death. It's like survival. And you kill other people, and they have better stuff, or ammo. And Fortnite, I gotta mention this because this is probably the biggest thing about Fortnite. The biggest the biggest differences between Fortnite and other games that have Battle Royale is that Fortnite incorporates a building section to the game where you can like build like walls. You can build walls, floors, cone-shaped tops, and you can incorporate traps into it, and you can build stairs, and they have like traps that you can put in there, and you know they're always adding new stuff to the game. Like there's this one where you have a grenade, and it's not really a grenade, it's like you throw it and it builds a fortress for you, which is actually pretty cool. But there's always so much being added to the game. And then they also have the characteristics of the game where you choose a character, and you can, because the game is free, you have to buy, like, do in-game purchases and stuff. And they have, like, my character has like an EDM or a DJ kind of vibe to it, which I really like that because it allows me to fully kind of express myself as who I am as a person, you know. So I like how they incorporated that. Everybody kind of has their own style. And so yeah, you choose your character, you play the game, whatever squad, duo, triplet, you know, whatever you want to do. Then you start off in a bus, and then you fly down, you know, and you pick a weapon, search for gear, and then you just basically kill everyone else. And then I forgot to mention that another big thing besides the building thing is the storm. The storm is in all of the battle royales. It's basically something that like it starts after like a minute, and then it closes in every, like, you have like a minute and 30 seconds, and then that time goes down more and more. You have like a minute and 30 seconds. So it takes like 60 seconds for it to start when the game starts. And then, you know, once that 30 seconds is up, the storm is forming, and then it closes into a circle, and you have like a minute to run into the circle and to get to the safe zone. And then after that, you know, it gets smaller and you have less time. And when you're in the storm in Fortnite and other games, you have like your health, like the first round of the storm, your health goes down just by 1 point every few seconds. And then like the second round, it goes down more points. And the third round, you could die in like a matter of like 10 seconds. So it's like, it's a really, really intriguing way. But the storm is really what makes the game, and the 100-person game is what also makes it. And Fortnite had every battle royale has their own like characteristics, and Fortnite's characteristic is the building aspect. So, which for me personally, I don't really care. I could care less about the building. I've won games where I've only won one game, and I didn't build that whole game, and I was so proud of myself. I was like, yeah, screw this. Actually, I take that back. I had to build stairs just to climb up a wall or climb up a mountain. It's the only time I really build. Other than that, I could care less about it. Just like when Advanced Warfare came out with the EXO crap, you know, I didn't care about that, you know, whatever. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys like a general outlook of, you know, the idea of Fortnite from my perspective. And I know there's a lot of perspectives out there, and every perspective is going to be different. But I wanted to give you mine. And then I wanted to give you like why it's so popular. And on that note, let me tell you that the weekend is coming up, and I may or may not post another video. Like I'll try on Friday because I'm actually off work, and I only have one class because the lab for my science class got canceled. So I may post another video, but it's not going to be as long as this one. I mean, I'm probably going to make them around 10 minutes, but I wanted to just go ahead and say that leave a comment if you want to know, like, if you want to hear me talk about other issues and want to hear more opinions, because I'm sure a lot of the people that follow me know that I'm kind of a quiet person, especially the people at work know I'm a quiet person, which I am opening up more at work, but for me, I'd rather just, you know, keep quiet and listen. And learn my surroundings before I decide to, to make an input to the situation or the conversation or whatever's happening. But anyway, most of the time I'm just deep thinking though. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Peace out.